I'm happy to have you hanging out with me today. So, we are going to talk about my TBR, which I don't know why I keep making these because they're kind of problematic for me. Anyway, November was not a great reading month for me. I honestly only read one book from my nonfiction November TBR. Just, yeah, I thought that, like, after the election, feeling better about the future. So, yes, let's dive into it. So, for December, I do want to finish reading this. This is The Great Influenza, The Story of the Deadliest Pandemic in History by John M. Barry. It was one of my picks for nonfiction November. I'm not super far into it. I am about, where's my little sticky, 134 pages into it, but I'm finding it super interesting and compelling, so I would like to finish this, especially as we are now not even as we are entering into what looks to be the worst of our current COVID situation. So yeah, I want to finish that. I also want to finish Legendborn, which I started in my vlog, and I am really enjoying this as well. So yeah, this is a story about a teenage girl, Bree. She, at the beginning of the story, when we meet her, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about this like in an upcoming video, but when we meet her, her mother has just died in a car accident, and she gets admitted into this special program at UNC where high school students can are enrolled and they get college credit, and she discovers this magical secret society, and that's kind of where I am right now in the book. I also have had Catherine House on my list for a couple of months, and I keep renewing it at the library. And so I do want to finish this month. I think like I've been in a bit of a reading slump, and I'm coming out of it. Legendborn has really kind of pulled me out of it, and I think if I just get a solid amount of time to sit and read, that I'll be right back in the swing of things. So I do want to read Catherine House, and this is more of that like secret society on a college campus thing. And then I have also had Year of the Witching on my TBR for several months, and it keeps getting pushed back, and I keep renewing it. So I'd like to finish this before the end of the year as well. And then I'm also listening to Anxious People on audiobook, which is, I didn't realize this when I didn't really know too much about the book going into it, but it is the story of like a man goes in to rob a bank and flees when the police show up, and when he is trying to get away from them, he ends up like running into this apartment building where there is an open house going on, and so he takes the people who are visiting the apartment hostage, and it's kind of about that situation. It is a translated work. I believe the original is from a Swedish author, and I'm really enjoying that as well. I'm about 20 chapters into it, so I want to finish listening to that. Then I also have The Devil in the Dark Water by Stuart Turton. This is a mystery, a historical mystery. I'm not super sure what it was about, but I did read his last book, which was like The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I knew it was something, but I always get it confused with The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo for some reason, which I also read, but I enjoyed his last book, so I just really picked this up because I liked the last one, and I do enjoy historical mysteries. This one is really chunky as well, so I have like some thick ones for the I have some thick books for the end of the year. Um, and then I also have The Sundown Motel by Simone St. James. This is, I want to say, like a thriller. I started reading a little bit, and by little bit, I mean I'm like 30 pages into this, and I'm enjoying it, and it's about, there's like two timelines, so the original, I guess, mystery happens in 1982. There's a girl who works at the Sundown Motel, and she kind of discovers that there's something going on, and then the other timeline is set in 2017, and the person that storyline works around is Carly Kirk, and she is the niece of the original, like, 1980. She is the niece of the character whose timeline takes place in 1982. Gosh, I cannot think this morning. So she moves to the small town in upstate New York, and she's trying to figure out exactly what happened with her aunt. And I heard really good things about this. So I want to get this read before the end of the year. And then another one with that sort of academia vibe to it is We Wish You Luck. And this is about 3 graduate students on a campus who have like a little, they're sort of like the it group, I guess, and the other students are like deeply, deeply fascinated by them. And I guess another girl comes to the campus and she kind of clashes with that trio. So it says love, death, revenge all come to life as the students' fleeting and feverish time on campus unfolds. They came to study writing, to be writers, and this is the story they've woven together of friendship and passion, of competition and envy, of creativity as love and loss. And I can't tell what the last word is because there's like a library thing over it, but oh, she went to Kenyon College. So yeah, this sounds interesting. We'll see. And then I have 2 sort of romance, like, palate cleansers if the mystery gets too heavy for me. I have Spoiler Alert by Olivia Dade. And this is about, I'm not super sure, I think it's about like a fandom, maybe, and like fanfic. I don't know, but I've heard good things about it, so it was available and I picked it up. And then I have an audio book that I'm listening, or that I downloaded, We Met in December, which is like a contemporary romance, I believe, set in December, so it has all of the holiday love story feel good vibes, maybe a little Hallmark Christmas movie, and I'm totally down for that. So this is kind of a very ambitious TBR for December, especially as it's like December 3rd. But I'm going to really attempt to get through the stack before I have to return them to the library, and yeah, we'll see. So if there is anything that you're trying to finish up before the end of the year, let me know in the comments down below. Or if you have any recommendations for things that are similar to anything that I'm trying to read this month and that you've loved, also let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!